What's that feel like to be a role model for all these girls who?
My God, scary.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. You know, you wanna be that role model. You wanna be the example set for young women. You know, in my case, it's a lot of my little sisters in the industry.
Yes.
You know, and I get a chance to talk with them, and we have. I mean, Monica and I spent one evening in LA from like 12 midnight till 6 in the morning, just talking about business, about life, about things that go on.
What's going on to my beautiful cousin Monica, my talented cousin Monica? I could say so many things about you. You've been mature since I've known you. I'm talking about since like the age of 9. She's been a grown, mature woman. Stays like that, and good luck on your performance, even though you don't need it, at the Hawks game, man. We know you're gonna kill it each and every time like you always do. And by the way, y'all don't know, but she's a free agent right now. Shh.
I gotta take the gloves off for one question. I fuck with you, ROCKO. But this for them. They want to know how you felt. You know what I'm saying about, you know, your baby mother moving on to Shannon Brown and whatnot. Like, what were you mentally when that happened?
Well, mentally, what people don't know is that we had broke up. We had broke up probably about a year prior to that, you know, but just because of the media and everything, you know what I'm saying, we ain't really put it out in the media. I wish the best for everybody, you know what I'm saying, we gave it a try, you know what I'm saying, we gave it a run, you know what I'm saying, she dedicated a lot of years of her life to me, you know what I'm saying, she had my kids, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, at the end of the day, I got the utmost respect for her, you know.
Because everywhere I go, people ask me what it's like to work with you. What is it like for you to work with me? You really be glad when I'm gone?
Yeah, because you keep the studio real hot. She like the heat way, way, way up. And she be sitting there with her glasses on, y'all. See, y'all seeing Monica right here, but she got these glasses that she wear in the studio, so she be looking real educated. And I hate it. I hate it now. I love,
She be in there.
It was good to see her because I've been talking about doing something with Monica for a very long time, all because the fans have wanted that more than anything. They just, not to redo or repeat The Boy's Mind, but something new. I mean, I think we sound great together. I love her voice, and I've always wanted to do something with her again.
Brandy is my cousin, and Monica is my little sister. So I'm here to celebrate both of them because they make great music, and I can't wait for them to sing The Boy's Mind. How about that? Now. Is that Lloyd saying what it do?
And Monica, I mean, Monica is the realest it gets. And she came out when she was like 15 as well. Right. So these ladies have evolved into queens. I think they've always been, you know, even at 15. And I really respect both of them vocally. I'm gonna have to go with Monica for the swag and the realness.
Just disagreeing, but it's all good. I'm gonna defer to you. It's all good. So we got Monica over Brandy. This is
Mary, can you say who you were rooting for in the Brandy Monica one?
You know, I was rooting for both of them because they both have like amazing history, amazing songs. They were very, you know, friendly to each other during the verses, you know, in spite of, you know, all the chatter we heard, you know, in the business of them being at each other's throat. They were very mature about how to handle it. And so I was rooting for both of them because they both have joints. Like Brandy and Monica got joints.
Since I started watching him.
Monica.
Oh, absolutely. I love Monica. You know, not only do I love her voice, but I love it because she's classy. She's a classy lady. She's very classic. The way she carries herself. I love her heart when she adopted, you know, someone else's children. I think it was a boyfriend or a husband or someone who died, and she ended up adopting their children. That shows the heart of that person. And when she did that, she had me hands down. And vocally, hands down, I love her.
For sure. I got, you credit Frank Ocean as one of your biggest inspirations. Another person that inspires you a lot and is from the same, you know, from the same hometown as you is Monica. So I want to know, would you ever think about doing a collaboration with Monica and how she influenced your music?
I love Monica. I just grew up on Monica. Like I have
she used to have a relationship with ROCKO, and ROCKO is a family, like my friend, I mean, my family, my aunt and uncle were really close with him. And, or maybe they still are, I don't know. I haven't tapped into that. But she is just like, just little things like, she's just really Atlanta, like her accent and like, she's a Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio. She's just like super poised in general, you know, and like her music it is amazing. Like, you know, like anytime Monica comes on, like everybody's ready to fucking turn up. I know I am. I used to have a Monica song in my set list for the longest. I'm trying to think, what song was it? So Gone. I had So Gone in my set list for the longest, and I just now took it out before like a couple of shows ago. Like I just now took it out, but I fuck with Monica for real, like dead serious about that one. And I would love to do that. I don't know if she's into that, or I don't even know if she knows who I am, but I would like at least to meet her. I think that would be cool.
Who was your first celebrity kiss?
My first celebrity kiss? Monica.
Monica.
Monica Arnold.
Was she a good kisser?
Yeah, she was a good kisser.
So this next young lady, I'm gonna sing a couple of songs of women that really inspire me. So this next young lady, Miss Monica, was the first lady in the music industry to kind of reach out to me and tell me, you got it, don't let these motherfuckers fuck with you. And I respect her so much because she came to me. It's like, God always sends you an angel. I see you somebody that you looked up to as a little girl or something. When you feel like it's over, you feel like you fucked up out here, it's gonna always be something. Excuse my language when I talk to God and I curse, but you know how I talk. Really? Not saying it's right. No, but this young lady, Monica, she is a woman that I look up to dearly. So I'm gonna sing a little bit of Monica. Let's go.
You know, I just wanted to be honest. I wanted it to be genuine, authentic. And I think when you go in with that kind of intention, you really can't go wrong. You know, and that's where I stayed. I stayed that way the entire time. I loved hearing her music. I loved hearing my music. It didn't even feel like, you know, like a battle or, you know, somebody should win. It just felt like we were really celebrating. And that was what we wanted it to feel like. It's like a celebration, like we were celebrating each other. Because in the 90s, it was just her, myself, and Aaliyah. And, you know, we can't get those times back. So I wanted it to feel like we were celebrating each other, honoring each other.
There was a point in Versuz where I think it was her or you, somebody said, you know, I'm glad we got to talk before, you know, that conversation was just simply to reacquaint and or did you guys have to maybe unpack some of the pain of the past? Were there things that needed to be discussed that had never been discussed before?
Yes, there were some things that I felt that we should have discussed because, you know, and I want to admit this, there was a time where people were like coming at me crazy on the internet, you know, and I never really was the type of person or the type of artist to kind of fall into that and start clapping back and saying things. But, you know, in this one phase of my life, I just felt like I had this voice and I need to use my voice. I need to start clapping back. I need to start saying what's on my mind. And I never should have done that. You know, that's just not even, you know, in my spirit. But I did do that. And I felt like I needed to address her about those things, apologize about those things that I said in the media. And then also just things that I felt that we never talked about. I felt that I needed to just say all of that and just to let her know that she was safe and that she didn't have anything to worry about, you know, going on, you know, this platform with me. I would never, you know, disrespect her in any kind of way. I wanted her to know that. And she wanted me to know the same. And we both came to a place where we felt like whatever the beef was, whatever the feud was, it wasn't bigger than our music. It wasn't bigger than what, you know, who we are as vessels to heal, to touch, to bless people. You know, it's something about when me and Monica come together, it's something about that, whether people like to see us together, they just do. It's just, and so I that's what it was about. And so I was happy to have a conversation with her because I felt like it made us both feel more comfortable, you know, being on, you know,
Live whatever. Live stream.
Live. Yeah,
Live.
live stream. Thank you. You know, I'm from the 90s, child. I'm still trying to get used to these words. But yeah, so it was great. And I thought it was so it just showed the growth in the both of us, in unity, and you know, being two Black women that has been in this game for such a long time, started around the same time, made history together. I mean, we really needed to show that. We did that for the culture and for other artists that, you know, that look up to us. You know, I just think that was big, and I would do it again and again. I would love to work with her in the future as well. So I mean, I just think it opened up a lot of different opportunities for the both of us.